بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 7. We are in model 6 lesson 5. We are in model 6 lesson 5, the last lesson in this chapter. Write and solve two-step equations. P multiply between parentheses x plus q equal r. So in this lesson we want to write two-step equations of the form b multiplied by x plus q between parentheses equal r, and use the inverse operations to solve the equations. We have here some practice about this lesson. Write and solve two-step equations. We have this form b multiply between parentheses x plus q equal r. The first question here, write a two-step equation to represent each problem, then solve the problem. Now I want student to read the first question. Who can read exercise number 1, please?
Mister, can I read? I'm Noura Dhafar.
Yes, Noura, please.
Anthony cooks 6 servings of a meal containing pasta and meat. Each serving has 3 ounces of meat and an equal amount of pasta. The recipe makes a total of 42 ounces. Determine how many ounces of pasta are in one serving.
Thank you, Noura. Great work. So we want to write equation from this exercise, from this problem, then we want to solve this equation. As you see here, cooks 6 serving. So write 6, then open parentheses. Here we have a meal containing a pasta and the meat. Each serving has 3 ounces of the meat. So write here 3 plus and equal amount of pasta, but we don't know the amount. So represent here variable. Represent B, the variable. B means equal amount of pasta. Then the total will be what? 42 ounces. So means equal 42 ounces. So the equation will be 6 multiplied between parentheses 3 plus b equal 42. Now we want to solve this equation. At the first, try to remove this number from this side using the property of the equality. We can divide the two sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 will be 1. It means here 3b, 3 plus b equal. In the second side, we have 42 divided by 6 will be 7. Then try to remove 3 from this side. So you can subtract 3 from the two sides here. Minus 3 plus 3 will be 0, remains b. And in the second side, 7 minus 3 will be 4. So the value of b, or the solution of this equation, will be 4 ounces. Who can read exercise number 2, please? Alia, can you read exercise number 2? Who can read exercise number 2?
Mr. Alia's mic isn't working.
طيب, who can read exercise number 2?
I'm Shamsa. Can I read it?
Yes, Shamsa, please.
Tamara makes 12 kit flower arrangements with 3 roses. An equal number of she uses, total 96 flowers. Determine how many Asians are in each arrangement.
Thank you, Shamsa. Great work. So we want to write equation from this question. As you see, we have 12 identical flower arrangement. So right here 12. Then open parenthesis. Here we have 3 rows. So right here 3. And means plus. An equal number of combinations. But we don't know the value here. So represent variable, for example, C. Equal, as you see here, the total of 96. So right here the total. So this is the equation. Now we want to solve this equation. Try to remove 12 from this side using the property of the equality. So divide the two sides by 12. 12 divided by 12 will be 1. Remains here 3 plus C equal 96 divided by 12 will be 8. Then try to remove 3 from this side. So subtract 3 from the two sides. Minus 3 plus 3 will be 0. Remains here C equal 8 minus 3 will be 5. Who can read exercise number 3, please?
Sir, can I read?
What is your name?
Mahra.
Yes, Mahra, please.
Francisco makes 4 identical bags of train mix. Each bag has 1/2 ounces of peanuts and an equal weight of raisins. He uses 16 ounces altogether. Determine how many ounces of raisins are in one bag.
Great work, Mahra. Thank you. So as you see here, we want to write the equation from this question. Here we have 4 identical. So right here 4, then open parenthesis. As you see here, we have 2 and 1/2 ounces of peanuts. So right here 2 and over 2. Then here we have and means put here plus equal weight of raisins, but we don't know the amount here. So we represent here the variable R, for example. And the total, as you see, we have 16 ounces. So this is the equation. Now we want to solve this equation. We want to remove 4 from this side, so divide the two sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 will be 1. Remains, we can change here directly to the fraction. 2 times 2, 4, plus 1, 5, over 2, plus R, equal, on the second side we have 16 divided by 4 will be 4. Then we want to remove 5/2 from this side, so we can subtract 5/2 from the two sides. Minus 5/2 plus 5/2 will be 0, remains R, equal 4 minus 5 and over 2. Change here the whole number to the fraction, put here 1, then make the common denominator. You can multiply here the second fraction by 2. 2 times 4 will be 8. 2 times 1 will be 2, minus 5/2. So R equal 8 minus 5 will be 3 over the same denominator over 2. Then you can change this fraction to the mixed number. You can use long division. 3 divided by 2 will be 1. 1 times 2, 2. 3 minus 2 will be 1. So the quotient means the whole number. And this is the remainder. And here the divisor will be the denominator. So the answer will be 1 and 1 over 2 ounces. Who can read exercise number 4, please?
Mr. Ramosa, can I read?
Yes, please.
Robin Cranston similar wall art design. Wall art design. Each design has 5 red circles and an equal number of blue circles. She prints 90 circles in all. Determine how many blue circles are in one design.
Thank you, Moza. Great work. Right. As you see here, we have 10 similar wall. So write here 10, then open parenthesis. As you see, we have 5 red circles. So write here 5, and means plus. Equal number of blue circles. We don't know the amount here, so represent the variable, for example, b. Equal the total, here will be 90 circles in all. So this is the equation. We want to solve this equation. So we want to remove 10 from this side, so you can divide the two sides by 10. 10 divided by 10 will be 1, remains here 5 plus b equal 90 divided by 10 will be 9. Then we want to remove 5 from this side. You can subtract 5 from the two sides. 5 minus 5 will be 0, remains here b equal 9 minus 5 will be 4. Who can read exercise number 5, please? Latifa, are you here?
Yes, Mr.
Can you read the question? Exercise number 5, please.
Trans works out is day
Mr.
for
Which
7.
page? Mr.
Yes,
Which page?
this page, number 5. Okay, Latifa, continue, please.
A's bearing ring and walnut. His work up as identical Each
Yes.
day,
Yes, great, Latifa. Continue.
phrase hearing 5 minutes, and then he walks a days. His tilted
His total distance over 7 days is 49 miles. Determine how far Terence walks each day. Thank you, Latifa. Okay, as you see here, we have 7 consecutive. So right here, consecutive day. So right here, 7, open parenthesis. Then, as you see here, first he runs 5 miles. So right here, 5, and means plus. He walks a distance, but we don't know the distance. So represent here value, for example, W equal the total distance over 7 days is 49. So right here, 49. Then we have the equation now. To solve this equation, remove 7 from this side, so divide the two sides by 7. 7 divided by 7 will be 1, remains here 5 plus W. And in the second side, 49 divided by 7 will be 7. Then we want to remove 5 from this side. So you can add the inverse of the 5 will be negative 5 to the two sides. Negative 5 plus 5 will be 0, remains W equal 7 minus 5 will be 2 miles. So the distance will be 2 miles. Okay, who can read exercise number 6, please?
Can I read it?
What is your name?
Sheikha.
Yes, Sheikha, please.
Claudia organizes a team carpool with 5 vans. Each van carries 2 adults and an equal number of children. There are 30 people in the carpool altogether. Determine how many children are in each van.
Great, Sheikha. Thank you. Great work. So as you see here, we have 5 vans. So right here 5, then open parenthesis. Then as you see here, we have each van carries 2 adult. So right here 2, and means plus an equal number of children. We don't know the number of children, so represent here variable. For example, C. Then the total 30 people, so equal 30. So we have now the equation. We want to solve this equation. So we want to remove 5 by 5. 5 divided by 5 will be 1, remains here 2 plus C equal 30 divided by 5 will be 6. Then we want to remove 2 from this side, so we can add the inverse of 2 will be negative 2 to the two sides. Minus 2 plus 2 will be 0, remains here C equal 6 minus 2 will be 4. Who can read exercise number 7, please? Afra, can you read it, please? Afra, are you hear me?
Yes, Mr.
Can you read the question, please? Number
Okay. Trevor gives 16 children the same art supplies. Each child receives 4 crayons and some sheets of paper. Trevor hands out a total of 96 art supplies. Determine how many sheets of paper Trevor gives to each child.
Thank you, Afra. Great work. So as you see here, we have 16 children, the same art supplies. So right here, 16, open parentheses. Then we have here, each child receive 4 crayons. So right here, 4. And means plus. Some sheets of paper, but we don't know the number. So represent here the variable, for example, B. And we have the total 96, so equals 96. So this is the equation. So to solve this equation, try to remove 16 from this side. So you can divide the two sides by 16. Sixteen divided by 16 will be 1. It means here 4 plus B equal 96 divided by 16 will be 6. So we want to remove 4 from this side, so you can add the inverse of 4, negative 4, to the two sides. Negative 4 plus 4, 0, remains here B, equal 6 minus 4 will be 2. Okay, who can read exercise number 8?
Mr. Musa, can I?
Yes, Moza, please.
Cora assembles 8 identical boxes. Each box contains 6 shirts and a number of pants. She used a total of 72 articles of clothing. Determine how many pants are in each box.
Thank you, Moza, great work. So as you see here, we have here 8 identical boxes. So write here 8, then open parentheses. Then as you see here, contains 6 shirts. So write here 6. And means plus. A number of pants. We don't know the number. So represent here any variable, for example, B. And we know the total here, 72. So equals 72. So this is the equation. We want to solve this equation. So we want to remove 8 from this side. So divide by 8 here and divide by 8 here. 8 divided by 8, 1. It means here 6 plus B equal 72 divided by 8 will be 9. Then we want to remove 6 from here, so we can add the inverse of 6 will be negative 6 to the two sides. Negative 6 plus 6 will be 0, remains here b, equal 9 minus 6 will be 3. Okay, who can read exercise number 9, please?
Mr. Me, Noura can I read?
Yes, Nora, please.
Leo makes 9 smoothies at his restaurant. Each smoothie has 1 banana and an equal number of strawberries. He uses 54 pieces of fruit. Determine how many strawberries are in a smoothie.
Thank you, Nora, great work. So as you see here, makes 9 smoothies. So right here 9, then open parenthesis. Then as you see here has one banana. So right here 1 and means plus an equal number of strawberries. We don't know the numbers. So represent any variable here, for example, x, and uses the total here 54 pieces of fruit. So the total here will be 54. So this is the equation, and we want to solve this equation. So try to remove 9 from this side. So using the property of the equality, we can divide the two sides by 9 by the same number. 9 divided by 9 will be 1. Remains here 1 plus x equal 54 divided by 9 will be 6. We want to remove 1 from this side, so add the inverse of 1 will be negative 1 to the two sides. Plus 1 and minus 1 will be 0. It means here x equal 6 minus 1 will be 5. But the last question in this lesson, number 10. Who can read number 10, please? Who can read exercise number 10? Hajar, are you here?
Yes, mister.
Can you read number 10, please?
Okay. Naomi makes 4 identical vegetables plates. She puts 5 carrots and some celery sticks on each plate. Naomi uses 36 vegetables in all. Determine how many celery sticks are on each plate.
Thank you, Hajar. Great work. So as you see here, we have here identical vegetable plates. So right here 4, then open parenthesis. Then we have here 5 carrots. So right here 5. Then we have here and, so right here plus. Some celery sticks. So, but we don't know the number. So represent here variable, for example, C. Then as you see here, we have 36, uses 36 vegetables in all. So this is the total here. So equals 36. So this is the equation. We want to solve this equation. We want to remove 4 from the side, so we can divide the two sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 will be 1, remains 5 plus C. equal 36 divided by 4 would be 9. Then we want to remove 5 from this side, so we can add the inverse to the two sides. The inverse of 5 will be minus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 will be 0. It means C here equal 9 minus 5 will be 4. Who has any question about this lesson, about this idea? No questions? Are all ideas clear for all? Okay.
Yes.
So this is our period for today. Inshallah, tomorrow we have the quiz in model 6. We have 5 lessons. I will send to you the information in the math group in WhatsApp, inshallah, in the same period of mathematics. Okay, this is our period for today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.